I'm guessing you're coming off a fairly large high at this point. Is that correct? Do I have that accurate?
Yes, we could not be more excited with how well year two went. It was a fantastic race and a spectacular fan experience.
Did it exceed your expectations?
It truly did. We know our track is known now for the overtakes, and we were so excited to see yet another 113 total overtakes on our track.
Yeah, 113 overtakes. This is like historic when it comes to Formula One, where people talk about there being no overtaking, but you're managing to do that. Let's go back to the beginning, if we could. And I want to actually read back a quote that you shared that goes back to the original purchase of Formula One in 2017 and the vision for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. When you went to the Clark County Commissioner's office in Las Vegas, you had an idea. The idea was a night race, not only a night race, but you're going to run it right down the strip. And you said when you explained everything to Clark County, they sort of looked at us, you said, like, what is this woman smoking? Is that accurate?
It's accurate that I said it. It's also accurate that we had some very quizzical stares when we first came to town with our sizzle reel and our dream.
Yeah. What was their initial thinking? I mean, was it like, what in the world would you like to do here? And can you please explain it to me for a third time?
So absolutely, we basically asked Clark County to shut down 3.8 miles of a 24-hour living, breathing city that never sleeps, and to encapsulate more than 60,000 hotel rooms during the time when our track would be hot. And then we said we were going to drive cars down the strip at more than
Mhm.
200 miles an hour.
Yeah. And they said, how are we going to do
And they did. They were very enthusiastic about the idea of putting Las Vegas on a global scale, like no one's ever done before. But there was a number of logistical questions, as you can imagine, that they presented to us.
where did the logistics start and end?
Well, they still have not ended. We continue to look for new and more efficient ways to keep traffic moving, and to continue to have transportation be able to come into and out of our circuit during hot track. But from the very beginning, we spent a lot of time working with Public Works on what traffic patterns could look like around the installation of temporary bridges that would allow ingress and egress while we were in hot track. And of course, a lot of focus around safety and security.
Yeah. Did you become a bit of a city planner to some extent?
I did. I've always really enjoyed the idea of civil engineering. So it was a little bit of a glimpse into what a career could have looked like.
When you start off with a plan like this, and maybe let's back up right to the original vision, because I know that the goal, as I said, when Liberty purchased Formula One, was to increase the global reach. When did Vegas come along in that conversation?
So Vegas had always been an idea, or an ambition for Formula One, even before we Liberty acquired the asset. It is such a perfect match of speed and glamour, and truly a place that we thought we could put on an iconic event. Conversations had gone from time to time between the London team and some of the local stakeholders, but it wasn't really until after COVID started where those conversations kicked off in earnest.
And when you approach the idea of a Vegas, I mean, there is obvious glitz and glamour, but what was the biggest appeal? Was it running cars down an iconic straightaway, and showcasing the city, or was it that you could create an environment where you had the most passing possible because you had a bit of a white sheet of paper?
So Las Vegas is a landmark destination. It is the one of the highest end hospitality and entertainment venues that you can find in the world, which was such a great brand match for us. We thought we could create just an unprecedented event here. At the same time as LVCVA had been really reworking Las Vegas to become the sports and entertainment capital of the world, we arrived at the right time and with the right thought, which is to bring this global brand, this iconic sport, to a brand new destination here in the United States, and be able to access a whole new demographic of fan.
Yeah. Did it seem like a bit of an impossible dream at certain stages?
Yes, there were many times where we had some setbacks, and just continued to push forward with our own fortitude, as well as some great partnerships with the local stakeholders. Our founding partners believed in our mission from day one, but worked really hand in glove with us to help the regulators get comfortable that this is an event that could take place.
What pushed them to the point where they felt comfortable? Where did it get comfortable for them?
I probably about a day before the year one event was once we were able to finish our initial regulatory review and permitting, but I think everyone bought into the vision of what this event could mean to the Valley, and how it could put Las Vegas on that global stage in a way that had really never been done before.